Oh yeah.
Okay, South African road trip starts now.
Woohoo.
Sitting on the opposite side of the car than I'm used to, but no problem, we've done this before. Got the baby seat, got the luggage, got the family.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's hit the road.
It really does not feel like a poor country, don't you think?
No.
It feels like
It's kind of like, it reminds me of Australia a little bit, the feeling, you know?
yeah, it's not really Mediterranean, it's not South American. It's a bit like Australia.
Yeah.
It's so nice, the drive has been so good.
Yeah, passing through a small beach town.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Wow,
Mountains.
so good drive. And so at this part of the trip, we had been on the road for literally 1 hour, and already, guys, the vibes just immaculate. The road trip potential of South Africa is so good because for one, the road itself is like perfectly paved with no potholes, and for two, the views are amazing, the family time's so good, and so immediately we set off for Table Mountain National Park, hoping to redeem ourselves from our mistake, which was not going up the cable car the day before. Listen, I've said this once and I'll say it again, road trip is the best way to travel in the whole world. Having your own car and hitting the streets, I love driving, I love looking at stuff, and I'm gonna say this, I know this is an old man passion. I'm about to sound like an old man, but I love street signs. I love looking at street signs in different countries of the world. We just saw a sign, and we don't have any footage of this, but we saw a sign that said penguins on roadway. There's a whole sign.
That's cool.
Listen, you should never steal a street sign. It's illegal and immoral. But if you were gonna steal a street sign, you gotta steal penguins on roadway. The ultimate South African souvenir. Imagine in your backyard or in your garage, you had a sign that said penguins on roadway, and it's old sign, all rusty and dented. So beautiful sign. Oh, that was one of the top signs I've ever seen in my life. Penguins on roadway.
Cool.
Almost as good as escaped. No. The sign was hitchhikers may be escaped convicts in the United States. That's maybe the best sign ever. But man, if I was a younger man, I would have pulled over and stole that sign. I don't know how you get it back in your suitcase, but man, that's the ultimate South African souvenir. Penguins on roadway. That's the whole sign. Amazing. Amazing. It stands to reason that South Africa is the best country in the world to go for a drive, and I don't think I'm exaggerating. We had such a good time. We couldn't get our car to drive more than 300-400 meters, it felt like. We kept stopping and just admiring the ocean. I don't think our rental car went over third gear the whole time we were in the park. We were in slow motion, and we were absolutely loving it. Now, to be clear, there are things to do in the park. So for instance, we went to Cape Point, which is all built up and has bathrooms and everything. And the viewpoint there is very good. And I guess you can walk along the boardwalk, along the ridge line there. But for us, the best part was just driving around aimlessly, where there's no traffic on the road, so you're free to go 10 kilometers an hour and just keep stopping and sort of finding your own viewpoints wherever you wander. I gotta be honest, it was 5 stars. Let's be clear, it was some 6-star driving over there. Okay, so we've made it to what is in fact the southwesternmost point of the continent of Africa. This is where all the cars come. This is like the furthest you can go on the map. The road ends over here. To be fair, the viewpoint over here is not that special. There's actually better viewpoints on the road on the way in. So the national park here is great, but over here, if you're not gonna do the hike, which we're not with baby, there's not much over here. But the drive-in is fantastic. Some of the points along the way are like mind-bogglingly beautiful. So overall it's good. Although over here it's just water and seaweed and birds. And that's it. So anyway, the journey continues. So far, amazing road trip. So good. Let's keep going.
Whoa, an ostrich.
Oh, bigger than I thought, no?
Yeah,
Quite big, no?
they are huge.
I didn't realize they're so big.
You think they're like turkeys?
No, they're huge. Wow, they're big.
Well, they're smoking its head.
When an ostrich eats something, when he swallows the food goes up. Right?
Yeah.
The food goes up.
Yeah, that's right.
What a freaky looking fella. Let's eat, man. First time seeing an ostrich in my whole life. And I gotta be honest, I did not realize it was so big.
Yeah.
Huge. Ostriches, man, not particularly, I'll be honest, not particularly good looking animal. And not particularly happy looking animal. Looks like he's in a bad mood. His lips are kind of pursed like he's in a bad mood. And the head is so small. I have to assume it's low IQ animal. The brain is tiny in this thing. It can't be very smart. And the other thing I noticed is the feet are big.
Oh yeah.
Huge feet, almost as big as a camel's foot. That's kind of what an ostrich is. It looks like a turkey hooked up with a camel. Right?
Yeah,
It really
you're
is
right.
one of the weirder animals you're gonna see. We saw platypus in Australia, very weird looking, but this thing is very strange looking animal. It's got wings that don't do diddly squat. It can run really fast, and it evidently is very violent. That's why there's a double fence here.
Yeah.
You can't go near it, it'll mess you up.
Right.
So I guess ostrich is common over here. When we were in the national park, we could have seen one wild randomly.
Yeah.
We didn't see one, unfortunately. But baby Jean is amazed. She's like, whoa, look at that ostrich.
Whoa.
Yeah, very freaky looking animal. It's a freaky looking fella, isn't he? Oh, the neck does that kind of U shape. What the heck is that all about? Look how small the head is compared to the body. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And the neck like that? Wow. Ostrich is really something weird, man. And you know what I think when I see an ostrich? Honestly, this is what I think. I think, I wonder what that tastes like. You want to eat some ostrich? Let's go eat some ostrich burgers, Jean.
Let's try.
Jean's amazing. Yeah, man, I see it too. Oh, that's a good pillow, man. I can't believe they have that in this place. That's awesome. And Jean's the one who noticed it. Jean goes, look at this. Wow, ostrich pillow, man. Okay, so here we have an ostrich burger as well as an ostrich fillet, which I would basically call like an ostrich steak. And it's funny that I've never eaten ostrich in my life, and yet I feel a high degree of confidence this is gonna be really good. Which is not always the case when we try new food, because Ivana and I have eaten bat and lizard and whale and horse, and sometimes I'm more nervous. But in this instance, I'm very confident, despite the fact that I don't know anything about ostrich. For example, the waitress is so good. She comes over and she says, how would you like the steak cooked, rare or well done? And just the look on my face alone, she goes, it's not like chicken, it's red meat. And I was like, oh, I thought it was like chicken because of the bird, you know? So in the end, we got medium. I'm not sure that was the right choice, but I'm so excited for this. And it's got sauce on it, no? If you look at the steak, it's got some very juicy looking sauce. I'm excited for this. Let's eat. Oh.
And that's a medium.
So, I sort of wish there wasn't sauce on it, because the barbecue sauce is very good. But I don't taste the meat, per se.
What's the texture like? It looks like beef, more like beef than chicken.
It looks like beef, but I think it's lean compared to beef. It's not as juicy. I think that's why they put barbecue sauce, to make it more juicy. The meat seems not dry, but a bit more lean.
Okay.
Maybe it's more like deer or elk, something like that, in that range. But my first impression is good. It tastes good. 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 You're gonna love it.
You like?
Delicious.
Ah, good one. She likes it. She likes it. You know what? Tastes very similar to beef.
It does, right?
I think if I didn't know this was ostrich, I would think it's beef. Like similar smell as well, I think.
Maybe so. And so, both Ivana and I agree, absolutely 5-star meal. Ostrich is nice because it's lean, but not dry. So both of us would absolutely eat that again. And now we're about to do what should be my favorite thing in the whole video. Bringing my sweet 1-year-old daughter to swim with the penguins. And I know what you're thinking, but the answer is no, nobody eats penguin over here. Now, I'll be honest, if we could eat a penguin, I would absolutely do it. And sort of to further my point from before, my expectation is penguin would taste bad. I don't know why. But when I see an ostrich, I think that's probably yummy. When I see a penguin, I go, probably tastes bad. I don't know why I feel that way, but I definitely feel that way. So anyway, let's go swim with the penguins. Ladies and gentlemen, safety is a top priority for anyone in this world, but especially for us being full-time travelers with so much of our personal information, financial information, and really our whole business being on the internet. If you guys recall, about 2 months ago, our YouTube channel was hacked, which means they were into our bank accounts and everything. There was a moment where we thought we might lose all of our life savings. In the end, we didn't, but you can imagine how terrifying it was to have all of our personal information, financial and sensitive information being hacked via the internet. And so that's when we learned the beauty of a VPN. So introducing PIA, which stands for Private Internet Access. This is a VPN that creates an encrypted tunnel that shields all of your sensitive information from anyone who's trying to sneak in there and hack it. Now, PIA has a great offer for our audience today. It's 83% discount, which is huge. And the two most important things is one, PIA works for every operating system, iPhone or Android or Windows or Mac, even Linux. And also PIA works for an unlimited amount of devices, meaning you can protect your entire household for one subscription at 83% discount. It's a very good offer today from PIA. And it has been said that using the internet without a VPN is a bit like buying a fancy hotel room and sleeping in the hallway, because you're not accessing all of the potential. Because one benefit of the VPN is safety, but also the entertainment. Because you've probably seen on your Netflix, for example, that certain movies are not available in your area, but PIA works with all major streamers and you can unlock a host more of shows and TVs and movies. And for me, especially, I use it to watch sports. This is how I watched the Canadian broadcast of Olympic hockey last month during the Olympics, because with VPN, you can change your country. So big thanks to PIA for sponsoring today's video. QR code on the screen for safety, entertainment, and an 83% discount, which is a very good offer. And so now, back to our video. This one's got lights and everything. The other one was more basic. Penguins in Roadway. Oh my gosh. What a sign. My dream for this trip, I want to be the front car. I want to stop, hit the brakes, and I want to watch right through the windshield. I want to watch 50 penguins cross the road right in front of me. That's a dream for this trip. That's a dream.
That would be cool, right?
Did you expect that? I didn't expect that.
What animal is that?
That scared me. I don't know. I just
Whoa.
saw it. I got scared.
What is it?
I don't know. Something.
Whoa.
No idea. It scared me though. I feel embarrassed. They said you might see penguins, you might not. They can't guarantee it.
Hopefully we'll see.
Hopefully we see penguins.
Let's go. And this is the beach. Oh. Wow. Oh, so cute. They're tiny. Wow. Wow.
Obviously, of the ostrich, you know. I didn't think it was so small.
Yeah, it's so tiny. They're like genie stuffed animals.
Yeah, they're like a stuffed animal for
Yeah.
Gene. So to be clear, you got to pay to get in here.
Yes.
Part of the national park, but you're not paying because somebody got the penguins and brought them here. They're naturally happening here. This is why they can't guarantee you can swim with them. There's
Yeah.
a whole bunch over there.
Right.
With a very crowded viewing platform. Maybe we'll go there. But
Yes.
they're wandering around. These are just penguins
Yeah,
that are
look
out
at
in the
that.
wild, hanging out.
Aw, they're cute.
Now my feeling, I'm not sure this is true. My feeling is penguins are like monogamous, and this is a husband and wife right here.
Oh, really?
I believe
They
they're
are a
monogamous.
pair.
I might have made that up, but
They are a pair.
in the end, first time seeing a penguin in my whole life.
They're cute.
What a funny creature. It's like a fish that walks around. Technically a bird, but it's like a walking around
Yeah.
fish.
Okay, let's continue to the boardwalk.
Look at them all lined up wearing their tuxedos, no?
Yeah.
Come by us.
They barely move. I guess they like to stay still in one spot.
See you later.
Walking, so funny.
See you later.
Yeah.
And so, we saw the penguins. Along with a bunch of other people. Very popular over there.
Yeah,
And popular for a reason, because penguins are pretty great.
they're cute.
In fact, I'm gonna say this. Penguins are just the same as Venice, Italy. I'll tell you why. Venice, Italy, unique, beautiful, worth traveling for. And Venice, Italy smells bad. People don't know that. The smell of Venice, Italy is the exact same smell as the penguins. They smell like dead fish and poop.
They smell like a chicken coop.
Like a chicken coop.
Yeah.
But that being said, still worth traveling for, unique and great. I'm glad we saw the penguins. But I didn't expect when the wind blows, you go, oh, it smells bad over there. So anyway, if we got lucky, those penguins would be off of their beach there,
Yeah.
and they'd be swimming over here, and we could jump in the water and swim with them.
Right.
I think we'll still go swimming, but there'll be no penguins there. It doesn't look like. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll follow us over. But if you get lucky, I mean, imagine your 1-year-old daughter with a penguin in the water beside her.
That's cool.
It would be amazing.
Yeah.
But we're not that lucky. But we still saw them, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see them. So let's keep going.
Beautiful beach here just beside the penguin viewing platform. Unfortunately, there's no penguin swimming all the way here, so we cannot swim with the penguins. But anyway, the water is nice. It is warmer than Camps Bay for sure. And they're having fun, I think. Whoa, look at that. Beautiful.
You cannot think about it. You cannot think about it. You cannot think about it.
Oh yeah, Jean loves the water. Right, Jean? Right, Jean? Are you done now? Finish? No, not finish? You want to stay? Yeah? Okay.
Okay, good to go. And so just like that, we found the most beautiful part of our South African road trip. This place is called Chapman's Peak, and you get to drive right along the cliff underneath some pillars. This is the biggest must do. If you're doing a road trip in South Africa, you must go to Chapman's Peak. It's unforgettably beautiful all around, especially as the sun was going down. Absolutely loved it. Honestly, a road like this, I don't mind paying to drive on it.
Yeah, beautiful road.
Worth paying for.
Beautiful.
And so here's the place we're staying on this road trip. This is the backyard, a little small pool over here. And we do have a private room, which is very small to be fair, as well as a private bathroom. As you guys know, typically we have kitchens in the places we stay. No kitchen here, but we're gonna be on the road so much for a few days, so we're just staying in a relatively small and simple place. I guess this is like a $1 million home. From the front, it's amazing. And they kind of rent a room around the back, make some money. So anyway, we're tired from a long day and back at it tomorrow. See you there. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Gentle. 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 Good job. Yeah.
We'll eat fish on the rocks.
Okay, so first thing we do is we go for seafood, naturally, in the morning. Yvonne is saying this is known as the best seafood in Cape Town.
Yeah, fish and chips.
Fish and chips. They said this portion is ideal for 2 people. Looks huge, no? Looks very big. And look at the size of the vinegar. That's my style size of vinegar. That's a quart of vinegar right there. Now, the bad news is the table is so sticky.
That's true.
It's really grossing me out. But we'll talk more afterwards because this neighborhood where we're staying, part of it is like so rich and amazing looking, and part of it is quite rough. Even the signs on the wall over here are all about like, don't get robbed.
Right.
So we'll talk more about the vibe over here after. In the meantime, let's eat. Can I soak this in vinegar, the whole thing?
The whole thing?
How would you do it?
Maybe put the vinegar here on the
Vinegar
side.
dip?
Look at Jean, is happy. Here, Jean, have some fries first. Hot. Careful. Yeah, the fries you can put vinegar.
Yeah, I'll splash.
Okay, okay.
Okay, good. And then we want some salt.
Yes.
No wonder the table's so salty. Look at what everyone's doing. No wonder the table's so sticky. So we told them we're gonna eat here, and they gave us these containers. Everybody has these containers.
Ah.
There's no plates in the house, only
Right.
styrofoam.
Right.
Now we're just gonna eat right with our hands.
That's right.
Lemon, lime.
Yes. Very
They
good.
don't even have fork and knife, do they?
No?
Yeah, nobody has fork and knife.
Nobody? People are eating with their hands?
Oh, maybe I can get some. Okay, they got. It's
Good.
plastic. The people who were over there eating before, They put so much vinegar that it's dripped through the table and there's a puddle on the floor. So don't be shy with the vinegar over here. You're allowed.
That's right. True.
So this is onion rings, no?
No,
calamari.
Calamari.
Okay, not bad. How do I do it?
Use your hands, Steve. Careful of bones, maybe. I don't know if there's bones. There's also this tartar sauce or something.
Okay, calamari was okay, but the fish is very good.
The fish is good.
Oh, the fish is good.
Look at that. You're dipping it with that.
Good.
We'll give Jean some fish
Oh.
too.
The fish is so good.
Really?
The batter is thick and substantial.
Crispy.
Crunchy.
Good. That's what you want.
Oh, that fish and chips is so good.
Jean is happy. We'll give you some fish too, Jean.
Can
What?
you eat like this?
Yeah.
Well, it's really good.
That's a big one.
Batter
Eh?
is so thick and like it's stuck in your teeth
that.
and the flavor explodes.
It's a big fish.
This is so good fish and chips.
Oh.
Okay, you try one. Try the shrimp too. That's
Okay.
amazing.
The shrimp got peri peri sauce, so try it.
Okay, I
You know peri peri sauce? The famous sauce from... The first time I heard of peri peri sauce is from Nando's, really.
Yeah.
I guess it's a South African thing.
Eat the shell.
Nando's is from...
Eat the shell or no?
I don't think so. Whoa, look at all the sickles all around.
Let's see what's wrong.
Spicy? No, not spicy.
Little spicy.
Oh, you're going for second. That
But
means it's
pretty
good.
good. I think eat the shell.
Oh, okay. Eat it then.
You think so?
Yeah. Is it crispy?
You think eat the shell or no?
Well, up to you. It's your personal preference.
Oh, better with the shell.
Oh, better.
For
Or
me,
something.
better. Because the shell is covered in sauce. Oh, try that. It's good. Oh, that's fresh. That's good.
Very good. Oh, spicy. Good. All right, that's it.
The birds are swarming me. Chaos over here. The table is so sticky, man. It's what it is, man.
Yeah, it's just a simple joint. It's not like
Simple
a fancy
joint.
restaurant.
The whole-
But the view is nice behind you there.
All their effort goes into the food, not into
Yeah.
not even the utensils. You know? Okay, let's see.
That's it.
What did he try?
You gotta suck the sauce from the head.
Oh, is it right? That's a pro tip. That's a pro tip.
A mess. It was a mess. It was a mess, but at the end we finished everything.
Everything except for the calamari, which is the only thing that wasn't great.
Yeah, calamari was
It's okay. Can't complain though. 'Cause the fish with the vinegar.
the fish and the peri peri prawns. They're delicious. Yeah.
And so I wanted to come to this little hill over here because this is the place we just ate. This yellow restaurant. You can tell it's a very local joint down by the water with really quite beautiful scenery over here. The view is fantastic. And they've even got some cannons, which they're telling me are 100% real from the 1700s. So you can imagine firing this cannon at some ship over there hundreds of years ago. Pretty much fantastic tourist spot. And when you look up at the place people live up here, and I've said this before on this channel, but one of the best parts of traveling is when you discover a place and you go, wow, I can't believe people get to live over here. Like such a nice place to be born and raised. But what we've learned this morning is I think South Africa, there's like the haves and the have-nots. Because our neighborhood, the houses are so beautiful. In Canada, we would call them custom homes. So all the homes are different. They're not all the same with like door, window, garage, and a tree, all looking the same. They're all totally different on a 45-degree angle. One of them had like a big curved glass, I don't know, atrium in front of the house. It's so beautiful homes. And I guess this morning was garbage day. So every beautiful home has a garbage bin in the street, and literally every garbage bin had people going through the garbage trying to get plastic bottles. It's like I didn't expect that. So honestly, we like going to tourist attractions, you know, museums or viewpoints or something. But sometimes the things you remember the most in travel is just a random thing in the streets, because I don't know where those people are living, or I mean, the place looks so beautiful. You look around, you go, what a beautiful place to live. But there's a whole underworld of people who don't have much and they're going through the garbage. So it was a lot to see right in the morning. Maybe that's a very South African experience. The haves and the have-nots, you know? Anyway, the journey continues, so let's keep going.
And just beside the fish and chips restaurant, we have came to a local market selling lots of jewelries, clothing, paintings, all kinds of arts and crafts. And there is some cafes and bars and restaurants in here, and a food court where you can grab some munchies. It's pretty cool to check it out. Look at this belt. Pretty cool. Very nice.
Honestly, typically I don't like markets like that, because we don't buy souvenirs, so I feel bad looking at stuff and not gonna buy anything. But that guy who was cutting records into clocks, that was one of the best things I've seen. I really considered buying that Beatles clock.
It was cool, yeah.
That was really cool, but I can't store it and bring it back. It's gonna break in the bag. We
True.
got so many months of travel, it's not gonna last. But that was one of the coolest things I've seen in any market.
True.
That Beatles clock, I really considered buying that. So anyway, the journey continues. Let's go.
Like what? This thing is melting so fast.
I've never seen someone eat ice cream off their elbow. Like the machine wasn't turned on, it's barely frozen.
I know, it's melting and then it fell on my hand. It is very unfortunate because you can see it's so beautiful here, but you can see also all the litter and the trash laying around the beach. Kind of sad because this is a really truly special place, I think.
So beautiful place. Really, really nice, no?
Yeah.
The scenery is just incredible.
Beautiful.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Ivana. So far, we have not seen any children begging. True, right?
Yes.
Because you see a lot of beggars, okay. But maybe if there's no children begging, maybe that's a sign things are getting better.
That's right.
Like it's an improvement.
Right.
Because I hope things get better, man. The scenery is so nice. The water is so blue. And the mountains are right there across the water. Boom, goes straight up. Really nice place. Just still a bit rough, so maybe things are getting better, I don't know. And so right now, guys, honestly, we are totally randomly exploring.
Yeah.
We're driving through a neighborhood. We don't even know where we're at. We just know the houses in this neighborhood are so nice. If you got money in South Africa, in Cape Town, wow. The houses on our street, you could fit 2 or 3 of them in these houses. These things are palaces. And we just found a little pathway. We started going randomly.
Look at
So nice views, man. So beautiful, little hidden coves. The water is so good color. The breeze is coming in. Super nice. Let's keep going. I don't know what's coming down here, but let's explore more. Wow! Check this place out, everybody. I gotta be honest, and this is just me talking, this is better than the national parks and the Cape Point and Cape of Good Hope. This is fantastic. We got the whole place to ourselves. We got the ocean, we got the mountains, we got some incredible looking homes. Mind-bogglingly nice homes all the way up the hillside. And like I said, the whole place is to ourselves. Wow. This is really fantastic, man. I'm so glad we stumbled into this. This is like a big playground for me. Wow. Now, this gives us a good backdrop to talk about something that Ivana and I talk about a lot. Okay, here's the question. Would you rather be a tremendously rich person in a middle of the road country, or would you rather be, like Ivana and I, a middle class person in a tremendously rich country? So my example is this guy who lives in his White House. This guy has to be tremendously rich. This is such a nice house. But he's living in South Africa, which has some safety concerns. You know, the passport is not as good for traveling. There's some issues to being South African in compared to Canada, where the passport is amazing and much safer.
Right.
I mean, the right answer has got to be you want to be this guy. His house is so nice. He's got this whole private beach area.
A mansion right there.
Huge mansion.
Yeah.
And the whole front of his house is all glass, so he wakes up, rolls out of bed, it's just the most beautiful scenery ever.
Right.
Probably that's the right answer. Although the caveat is, in theory, Ivana and I could one day become rich people, and then we'd be rich people from rich country, probably the best scenario.
that is the best
Right?
scenario, but it is hard to do.
Unlikely, but that's the caveat, you know?
Yeah.
We always talk about that. Would you rather be a rich person from a poor country or a poor person in a rich country?
Right.
Fun to think about. Everything has pros and cons, is the idea. $290 for 15 liters. Makes 19.5 per liter.
Right, and it is full service here.
Full service, and you don't even get out of your car, you pay right from the window.
Right.
Very convenient.
Alright. We made it safely back to the airport. Good driving, Steve. Woohoo!
All right, so we wanted to come right back to the airport once we drop off the car because we're gonna fly to Johannesburg now, and we wanted to end the vlog now that we've made it to the airport because evidently the road, they call it a motorway that leads to the airport, is very dangerous. Now it's always unclear if what you read on the internet is overstated. Maybe it's not that common, but as you're driving on M2, for lack of a better word, the whole side of the road is a favela.
Right.
And there's no fence or anything. So for this reason, we booked our flight at like 1 p.m., meaning we could drive on that road in not rush hour. Because you hear all these stories online of you're sitting still in your car in rush hour, people just walk onto the highway with guns and you're just a sitting duck. So unclear if it's really that common, but for that reason, we wanted to bring you guys all the way here because now we're safe and sound and we can end the vlog peacefully.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Cape Town to me is a lot like San Francisco. Maybe a little bit more extreme, but so many people here are doing way better than me. Not even rich people, these are wealthy people, like really wealthy people. But right in that same neighborhood, even right on the same street, is a huge amount of people, and I really mean a huge amount of people who are just openly suffering. So Ivana and I talk a lot about travel versus vacation. Vacation is like on a yacht in the south of France, like no inconvenience, whereas travel is like backpacking across India, where you're gonna see some wild stuff and you're gonna be very uncomfortable. And to some degree, the reason you're doing that trip in India is because you want to see wild stuff and feel uncomfortable, because when you see people living in pretty extreme conditions, you feel perspective and you gain gratitude for your life. So travel and vacation in this way are related, but they're sort of different to us. That's how we delineate. And so my point is, in Cape Town, you can do travel and vacation. You can alternate back and forth every hour on the hour. Because when you get to the beach, the Mother Nature is so beautiful, and the waves and the water is so blue, and the breeze is coming in, and the sun, and you get a stomach full of ostrich meat, and you're like, wow, this is so fantastic. And then you stay there for an hour, and you walk up to the street, and tons of people are right there, and they seem to have no place to go, nothing to do, and then you're right back into the harsh realities of life. And so for me, it was a really great trip.
Yes.
I wouldn't say I want to live in Cape Town. There's some rumors on the internet that Cape Town was voted the best city in the world.
It's the most beautiful,
Most
not
beautiful.
the best.
Okay, most beautiful city in the world?
Most
Maybe
beautiful.
so. Best city in the world, I couldn't say that because there's a lot of harsh reality out there.
Yes.
But in terms of a tourist experience, I think it was a very rich experience because both sides of the spectrum, from so peaceful tranquility to the harsh reality of the human condition or something like that.
Right.
So for me, it was great. Quite enjoyed it. And now we are flying to Johannesburg. Ivana's gonna press stop recording on this video, which will end this video. And 1 second later, she's gonna press start recording and we'll make the intro for the next video. So no rest for the wicked. Stay tuned for our Johannesburg stuff. I think Johannesburg is even more so than Cape Town. With
More dangerous,
more
yeah.
dangerous, more rough. So
That's what they say.
we'll go check it out. Excited for that. Overall, it's been a good impression of South Africa. It's the people are very friendly, but it's just a bit sad.
Right.
Boom. Anyway, thanks for watching. Johannesburg next later.